9th. Moving right along into spring, guys. That went kind of fast. It was cold last week. All right, so let's take a look and see what kind of energies are going on with you for this upcoming week. Here we go, Scorpio. I love me some Scorpios. Hi, Sarah. All right. Six of Wands, Nine of Swords, Five of Coins, Page of Coins, and Two of Coins. So the first subject that comes in, hi Chantel, what's up? The first thing that comes up is money, okay? So Six of Coins references money coming your way. You've got the High Priestess in here. There's a lot of heat and pressure. You're feeling like you're on the hot seat a little bit. You've got the High Priestess. So a lot of things are like tickling your intuition right now. I would pay attention to it, especially if you feel like someone's being critical. Not to like turn the mirror back on someone, but you've got this Three of Swords in the center of the reading. And this Three of Swords references, if you can see closer, there's these flames right here, and this guy's got his neck back up, right? And so ultimately he's feeling like he's backing up from some scrutiny of some kind. There is balance here. We have a job offer or more money coming your way if you have the Six of Wands and then the Two of Coins. Two of Coins is a job offer, and Six of Wands is money or a chunk of money, not like a raise or a job or wage increase. This is more like bulk money or a chunk of it coming, not like enough to change your whole life, but enough to loosen the belt a little bit. With the Nine of Swords in play, I would like to suggest that possibly you're feeling as if your voice isn't being heard, right? You're feeling as if no matter how much you speak, you're feeling like a ghost in your own home. This is that like fading out kind of thing. There's the Five of Coins and the Page of Coins. So you're wanting to start over or get a new beginning when it comes to money. We have the Page of Coins. So there's this maze. You're trying to figure out like the outcome, how things are going to work. You don't exactly have anxiety, but there is a little bit of overwhelm. Page of Wands, again, is part of this new beginning. Four of Wands is your foundation. At the bottom here, you have the Four of Wands. This references you having some stability coming with the Seven of Swords in regards to your house, home, foundation. One of the keys that are coming up for you in this, you don't have very many major cards. You have some minors. And there is a couple indicators that you need to take leadership in regards to the direction things are taking. That's the Emperor. The Emperor is our card for, hi, what up? Hi, Eric. You have the Emperor, and the Emperor is all about like outward motion and how you handle things and take direction and take leadership. So in order for things to come into alignment for you, the cards are telling you to take leadership. Also to trust your intuition. The High Priestess is here. And this is your intuition and your subconscious mind. What is it that your subconscious mind is telling you? Like you kind of know. And so it's asking you to dive a little deeper into that. This is actually a very simple reading. One of the things that's coming up for you also is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups references partnerships and balance. Cups being love and emotions. Two of Cups being partnership and balance in such a way. Love and money always kind of grows together. Look at that. It's Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. The Two of Pentacles references a job offer, job change, or money coming your way, okay? The Two of Cups is that balance in your relationship. So if you're feeling out of balance, I can tell you that with this Six of Swords, it references things getting easier. So you can expect things to lighten up a little bit. I also see you meeting new people, having a difference in your social group that's coming up, indicated by the Four of Cups. I can tell you that you might get a little edgy with almost overwhelm. However, not anxiety. With the Page of Swords, I would caution you to watch your temper or pay attention to how you feel before you say the thing that's on your mind. I go through moods like this too, where I'm just like, I'm gonna stay in the house. This is the road rage PMS, short temper a little bit. Doesn't mean you're gonna execute it or speak out. It just says that you're feeling a little edgy. I'm going to pull some cards for your moon reading. For those of you that want a in-depth one-on-one reading, please find me at karmaondeck.com. For my other social media platforms, you can find the picture-in-picture readings on my YouTube, Karma on Deck Psychic. You can see their cards in relationship to one another. And also your zodiac sign is much more searchable there because they're put into playlists based on your sign. Some classes are coming up soon. I'll be putting those out. There is the It's a Magical Life on Tuesdays, where we're going to be doing, it's a student-led kind of noob class. So people who have some questions about any of these kind of witchy things can join, talk about their progress, and ask some questions, and also meet some tribe. Okay, here we go for Scorpio Moon. Six of Cups. Are you feeling nostalgic? The first thing that comes up. Knight of Swords. Again, that's taking things from that Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. Well, which is a little bit like you're wanting to start shit. You have your Page of Swords and your Knight of Swords. This tells me that you might even be feeling a little guilty about some things you may have said or thought that you were going to say. Again, the Six of Wands is here. I'm seeing some recognition coming your way, so you're finally going to get that voice heard. Don't give up, right? You have the Knight of Cups references, wanting to walk away from some things. The Wheel of Fortune is in play. That's saying for you to take your time. And also, I know fear, right, is a big portion of all of this right now. You have the Moon. So the Moon is our card for emotions and also feeling intensity, right? You've got to take some action that you're kind of worried about the outcome. But look at the difference in these Page of Swords and Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is rushing into battle, and the Page of Swords is the one to start shit. So again, that's your come from, and feeling nostalgic. One of the things that I've noticed when in regards to like jealousy or bad attitude, it's just saying that your needs aren't met, right? So what needs aren't getting met? You've got to speak to those. Upcoming is balance, and the Knight of Wands, which is recognition, right? Getting the laurel wreath. I'm also seeing for you King of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So there's a lot of swords here. Swords has a reference to decision making and error, right? How we're making our decisions. With the Four of Swords, there's a whole lot. This is almost akin to the card where I was saying that you're feeling a little off, like a ghost in your own home. Four of Swords is the card that I call my ghosting card. When you go quiet, hi Alicia, when you go quiet or someone else has gone quiet or ghosted you, so to speak, it's, you know, where things have to be ideal in order to encourage you to speak. You have this odd dichotomy, the Queen of Cups and the King of Swords. So you're not sure which direction you should go, whether you want to nurture a thing and nourish it, or whether you want to be more decisive with it. So you're kind of looking for balance in the middle. And what is it about wanting to walk away? I mean, there are some things that where you get this moment where it's like, it's done. I'm finished with trying to work the problem. And that's the Eight of Cups. You want to walk away. And the ultimate card here is maybe not necessarily walking away, but the Seven of Swords, which is making the best of a bad situation or making the best of a situation indeed. And then you have the High Priest. So what is it that's running you? So the High Priest has historically been known to be the card for our belief systems, what we believe and our faith. However, nowadays we are loosely tethered culturally to what the priests and political speakers have to say. Back in the day, it was the Roman Catholics, the Romans, that had these priests that would translate what the rules and stigmas were and how we were to behave. So the High Priest really references the things that drive us. Nowadays, when you're doing coaching, and when I did PSI seminars, we talked about these being our programs. So they don't necessarily have to be our faith, but it could be our belief. So this question here is, what is it do I believe? And sometimes we have to challenge those beliefs in order to see what our expectations are and whether they're lining up or not. So this could be anything from gender roles to relationship roles, like I expect this person to behave a certain way, or society to behave a certain way. And so these are being challenged right now. And this is what I'm saying is where we have to look at what's real, grow where you're planted kind of thing. This isn't extremely complicated. I don't really see any trouble coming your way. What I want you to focus on is the fact that things are going to get easier, like this bubble's going to pop. And never forget, love and money always tend to grow at the same time. You get a bonus at work, you tend to be generous at home. You meet someone new, you tend to be a little more productive at work because you're having a good time, etc. So you have that Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. And then you have a lot of balance in duality too. You have the Two of Cups in there and the Two of Pentacles. So balance is coming for you in a lot of ways. The one thing I wanted to point out as well was the Wheel of Fortune, right? Wheel of the Year. It tells us that you have timing is in alignment right now for you as well. Let me see if there's anything else. So nostalgia was coming up too. What is it you're afraid of? What are you worried about? Because with nostalgia and the moon card, it's telling us a story of, you know, things aren't how they used to be, and I'm afraid for the future. I'm worried about the future. And so give it time. Let things play out. I'm going to pull a card for you from Divination of the Ancients and see what your message is for this week. And then I'm going to swoop over to Sagittarius. All right, here we go. Scorpio, what is your card for this week? What is your message? Fickle. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so these are roses. The card is flowers, right? So these flowers represent being fickle. So the question here that this card bears asking is, are you being fickle? If you don't know what it is you want, then often you get what you get. There are other times where we try things and try things and try things just to see, but that's not being decisive. So this card is indicating that you might be changing your mind a little too much. Stay steady is the message with that. I want to thank you for hanging out with me. I will catch you on the flip side. If you want to hang out, I'll be right back to do Sagittarius. Please hang out, join me on my YouTube and subscribe.